When parties are disabled to act, the Chancery Court will act for them. So for those who have ever felt too small for the system to hear them, help! Help! When you can't act, equity acts for you. Before law ever learned mercy, equity had already become its conscience. When your voice falters, this jurisdiction still moves in your favor, if properly invoked. Because justice, when pure, never leaves the helpless unguarded. There is a court that never turns away the voiceless, a tribunal that does not wait for power to plead its case, but moves when conscience is stirred, aka the Court of Equity, the Article 3 court, or a chancellor being called upon, or this jurisdiction of equity is properly invoked. AKA, that's what stirred is. When a man's mind fails him, when a child is too young to speak, when a woman once bound by law cannot act for herself, equity acts. It steps forward as guardian and trustee, ordering what must be done, protecting what must be kept, seeing that every life under its care is preserved, because the true mark of justice is not how it treats the strong, but how it moves for the silent. The Chancery did not wait for petitions. It felt the call for conscience, where law halted, declaring, "You have no capacity." Equity answered, "Then I shall act in your place." It could sell or lease land for an infant's benefit, convert property for a widow's welfare, order maintenance for the incapable, and preserve estates that might otherwise be devoured by greed. It was not sympathy, it was stewardship. The hand of conscience moving through the robe of the chancellor, ensuring no wrong was suffered through weakness, no estate lost through silence, no soul forgotten through incapacity. So hear this decree. When you cannot act, equity acts for you. When your strength is gone, it lends you its own. For the power of conscience never leaves a rightful claim unguarded. It does not wait for permission. It fulfills its duty as parent, trustee, protector, or peacekeeper. So if you have ever felt unseen by the legal law, by a legal attorney, by a legal lawyer, by the legal system, know this: you were never beyond reach, just not in the right jurisdiction. The jurisdiction of equity was built to move in your name, long before you ever learned to speak it. And that's why you gotta love this. You don't stumble upon this and then go get what they're seeking, which is things. Things come with the territory. But whenever you unlock such jurisdiction, it's all there. Now it's up to you to maintain the empire. It's getting cold out here. I see my breath. To maintain the jurisdiction, to maintain that peace, to maintain conscience. Because without it, they can't help you. You can't help you. So Sad to say, but not really. But you bound to burn in hell. And it all starts within. Search within. The kingdom within. Because this is what the kingdom within is, what comes out of you. And this word is in the beginning was the word was God, and the word was with God, and the word was God. I can go on forever off of that. But it does such an injustice to even speak, because to speak you gotta separate yourself from it to even talk about it. That's why when you be about it, there ain't no talking about it. And it's so beautiful. Be grateful. Walk around like a kid in a candy store. Because that's how fast it'll change. That's the veil being lifted. Love it. Love you. And feel that feeling of true empowerment. You feel electric. Ecstasy. Now it's up to us that have, sadly, not sadly because it's a journey, traded those, unconsciously traded values for vices, to trade those equity. Everything is held in trust for the beneficiary. You didn't know as the principal debtor. You didn't know as an unconscious implied surety. You didn't even know that you were the implied surety. You were just showing up unknowingly. A man once told me we got to continue being known and continue knowing. And this, anything about this jurisdiction, these lands, is the thing that we must continue to know and continue knowing. Because within these lands, it's boundless abundance forever. Boundless, graceful peace forever. Love forever. And it holds you. It holds you. It holds you.